Good morning. My name is Brian Johnston, and today I want to talk about a 20 currency hedge, a new spin on a great hedge that was on the forex. And as the times are economically uncertain, the more currencies you have in the hedge, the less likely there is a big drawdown because you are hedged one against the other. So I just tried experimenting with a new idea with a new hedge, and my thanks must go also to a friend of mine who suggested that the euro New Zealand dollar is like coal miner's lamp. And when it goes up, it means that the euro is getting stronger and the New Zealand is weak and vice versa. But having said that, the hedge is basically simple. I put on zero point 0.1 lot on buys on all these four. 1, 2, 3, 4. A sell on 1, 2, 3, 4. A buy on 1, 2, 3, 4. A sell on 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have a buy on these two. So we have a hedge that's a little out of whack, but it's unusual. And on each one of these, I have used a simple formula for controlling the trades. And we'll look at the expert advisor that I put on is the Lux visual order. What I did on each one of these, I changed this as the volatility is still low to a default level of 750, which is really 75 pips. And I take profit of 360, which is 36 pips. And left the break-even level at 360 and a default closing level of 200. So that was basically the visual Luxem's visual order editor. Now I want to go back and just show you the result of a Friday trade, trying this new hedge out and seeing what happens. So there you have the trade. So it's simply a matter of your timing when you put on the buys and the sells, and you do it all at the same time. But I look at putting the buys when the Australian dollar is at its low, or sell if it's up at its very highest points. So that is my little coal miner's lamp for me to do this hedge. So the time of entering the hedge is done a little different. The result, as you can see, we're done on the Friday, this Friday, the 4th of January. And it gave us, using 0.1, you can see them. These are two old trades we did the other week, but 0.1, 0.1, or 0.1. The result of this is you will find that you will have a drawdown of approximately 200 pips, 200, and on a 5,000 account, demo account. I suggest you try this on demo, and you can alter your hedging, but this is just a trial hedge that I do. It's not an exact hedge, but it's a simple one that you just simply go to your orders when the time is right to enter the market and put on your buy, 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 buy. The time of doing it is, as I said, I use my coal miners and I use a couple of other ideas, but basically simply keep it simple. The hedge is really based on this point here that we look at the Australian dollar. And you can, if you like, put on a different template and have a look at the US dollar. Always, I look at the US dollar strength against that as an indication. This is the my controlling currency to tell me when I put on my four buys, these four buys, these sells, these buys, these sells, these buys. So basically, it's timing to use a hedge, when to get in and when to get out. You control your dollar ground because you have the equal number of buys and sells. Later on, I'll talk about how do you take profit when these flux are on, but I always take one part. If there is a buy and a sell both in profit, I take both profits off at the same time to reduce the drawdown and control your equity. So that this is how I start off my hedge. The buys, sells based on what I call my coal miner, but this is the coal miner hedge that Jade East uses. She's a fellow South Australian trader. I use the Australian dollar, so it's basically, it can be similar. It's just how you interpret it. I use the Australian dollar and the buy and sell volumes and the dollar index to tell my entry points. Okay, that's just the first wrap up. You can see once again that the hedge on Friday gained about $250 odd profit, and it left us with no drawdown. Okay, the original account was 5,000. It's now 5,800. It's a demo account to demonstrate trading using hedging. Bye for now from Brian.